What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the Warframe video. So, still unable to really play Warframe right now, but in the meantime, I've got a quick guide for you on farming a very special late-game item. We got a guide on the Parallax landing craft today, and with this, you'll be able to find a bunch of extra Ayatan sculptures, and rare caches, and dragon vaults, and all that kind of stuff. So this is something I use almost every single mission. And if we have multiple teammates with it, multiple times a mission, so this is something you're definitely going to want to get. So let's get right into it. But before we do, make sure to sub this channel. We do daily Warframe video uploads. Also got the live stream as well. I'll be live tomorrow with some Warframe streams. So let's get right into the Parallax and what you might want with this thing. So as you can see on the footage right now, the Parallax just marked these items on the map. So I just got that Void Plume. That was marked for me. I didn't even need to know where this was. This is an actual, like one of the ships you can fly around in this game. It's called the Parallax, and the locations it drops from is the Zariman ship. If you don't have the Zariman ship unlocked, that's because you haven't beaten enough story quests. You gotta beat the New War quest, and you gotta also beat Angel the Zariman quest as well to get access to this. And we're currently on the Exterminate mission on the Zariman. Now, I actually do get a part for the Parallax to drop in this mission, but I'm going to go ahead and let you know that was a very, very unlikely drop for me to get, like RNG-wise, and according to the wiki, if you're going to be, so there's the part right there, the Parallax part drop. Where did this Parallax part just drop from? It dropped from a random, like, rare box. The wiki states that if you were to get this to drop and get the whole set from this, it would be like 1,000 kills to get this. So, basically, we went into this room, I blew up some kind of box. It's a rare container, and that's what holds these Parallax parts. So, as you walk in here, what you want to do is you want to bring as much AoE as you can. So I'm running Xaku with a 4th ability build, or a high range build focused on the 4th ability. I'm also running a Kuva Brahma AoE explosion bow, and with those two things combined, you will break so many containers that you will just, by nature of how many things you're blowing up, you will be getting a bunch of this loot. Now, I'm not trying to say that you're going to be getting this Parallax ship quickly, but yeah, so the way this works, you can basically just go into the mission, and when you have the Parallax, it scans at 150 meter radius around where you use the Parallax. And that's going to mark things like Ayatan sculptures. It's going to mark rare caches, like the things that we just got to get this item. It's also going to mark the Orokin Dragon Key Vault in those Orokin Vault missions, like for Blind Rage and all that. So lots of good stuff here. And the way that you get this drop, you actually can farm it from Zariman. So I'm going to go ahead and show you all the builds here. But yeah, here's the thing. I think that everybody should get this item, but I don't think everybody should farm this item. Because like I said earlier, it's like 900 box breaks to get this guaranteed over time. Guess what, guys? People are selling this Parallax ship set for 15 plat on Warframe Market. So yes, even though I'm showing you how to farm it right now, I wouldn't really recommend farming it this way because there is no... The only way you should farm this is go get 15 plat and go buy the set. That would save you 900 box opens. And, I mean, we're getting some, Zariman rep for running through here. Well, technically a little bit of rep from picking up the Void Plumes. But, yeah, it's not really going to be super worth your time to do this, especially when 15 plat is so much easier to get. So go ahead and showing how you get this Parallax stuff. You get the parts from this mission. Now, the mission is going to be on the Zariman. It's an Exterminate mission. Let's see if the game will load. And Zariman, I'm doing a Exterminate mission, Holoco Perimeter. Does not really matter if it's Grineer or Corpus. Just run through, blow everything up. It's a pretty good Void Gel Orb farm and an Entradi Lanthorn farm as well. So with those two things, you'll be getting resources for Bile as well, or whatever you need to craft with. Now just search Parallax in the market. And as you can see, you can either buy it fully built for 150 plat, or you can buy the blueprint for 70,000 credits, and these parts are going to come from the Zariman ship. So once you've gotten this, you go. How do you equip this? You go to your equipment, go down to Orbiter, Landing Craft, and here you can just change the ability. So once you get the Parallax, you can change it to be appearance-wise looking like that, or you can just keep the ship you had before and go to Orokin the abilities. You can change the abilities out. Once you've unlocked an ability, you can change abilities around. So for this ship, the Scout ship, it usually has the call beacon, but I put Orokin Eye on here. And let's go ahead and show you how this works in a quick mission. So, yes, you definitely do want this. Now, it also works for Syndicate missions, too. So, here we are on like a Syndicate mission. Okay, these are all pretty bad, unfortunately. But I could just probably hop into like a mobile defense, and I'll show you just how it works. I'll hop in there and scan. You can see. So, even if you don't know where the medallions are at, this Orokin Eye will mark them for you and your teammates, too. Now, With great power comes great responsibility. If you guys are using this Orokin Eye in missions, keep in mind, when it scans the area, it will mark it for your whole team, and it will also mark things that your teammates haven't scanned either. So if you scanned everything on the map already, like you have all the frame fighter data and the Soma Cord stuff, it will mark those for your teammates if they haven't scanned them. So you might get completely baited over. It's like, oh yeah, that says there's an item on the map. It must be an Ayatan sculpture. I've marked everything. No, it's probably a Curia or something else that's not very useful. So I just scanned the area. Let's see if it marks anything for me. It is only 150 meter radius, so keep that in mind. All right, so it's preparing for the incoming scan. And let's see if we actually hit anything with it. It looks like we did. Okay, so we got one item marked. So a smart way to use this, go activate it once you're near the objective. So as you can see right here, I didn't even know this was up here. Now we get a Syndicate Medallion extra rep for us. You can do that in every single Syndicate mission, and also it does have a cooldown. But if you have 4 people on your team, let's say you have, so yes, like a 5-minute cooldown. Let's say you had a full squad of 4 people with this. It's 150 meter radius. So what you can do, go 150 meters, use your scan. Next person, you're the second scan boy. After 150 more meters, you scan. You will cover the entire map in scan, and it will let you pick up those Ayatan sculptures pretty much regardless. This is better than Golden Instinct. This is better than, well, it's not better than just knowing the spawn spots on the top of your head, I guess. But yeah, this is very, very nice. It's something that you definitely do want. Now, like I said earlier, I would not recommend actually farming this out. If you do want to see how to farm it, I'm showing you right now. But yeah, 15 plat is 15 plat, guys. Go sell some prime parts. Go sell, like, an arcane or whatever. Get 15 plat. Buy the Parallax from the Warframe market from other players. If you want to buy for 150 plat from the in-game market, that's also an option too. Farming it is technically an option, but hey, some other people have farmed it out enough already, so just go buy it from them instead. Now, while doing this, you will get a bunch of extra Ayatan sculptures giving you more endo, and also it will mark rare caches too. If you're in the Void, a rare cache can contain a fully built Formine. It actually has done that for me multiple times. So, yeah. Once you get this, you'll be on the right path for getting as much loot as I do in like every mission. Like honestly, guys, I use this every single mission. Orokin Eye is one of the best things in the whole game. And it actually is like kind of unfair. Like ever going back to not having this back in the day. We had to memorize where the Orokin Ayatan sculpture spawn spots were at. Now, I still know all those, and it's still useful, but this is just going to be like icing on the cake. It's like, okay, you don't even need to like check every little spot yourself because you can just have this manually, or this automatically scan the entire area, and then you go pick it up afterwards. So very nice there. Nice for Zeramon rep, nice for Kavia rep, nice for Daily Syndicate rep from like New Loka and all that, so hope you guys found this video fun. Hope if you have any more questions, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, just go buy it. If you don't want to buy it, you can farm it, and I just really wouldn't openly recommend that. And as far as the builds, real quick, for xaku, let's just go ahead and show the xaku build before we call it. The xaku build is going to be it's my level 10,000 xaku build. I didn't even change it, but it had enough range that it works. So level 10,000 xaku Void Cascade guide, just go ahead and check that out if you want to. Purple shard for equilibrium, 2 for casting speed, and 2 for strength. You don't really need shards on xaku for this at all. You just need to go for as much range as possible. So it's a Terrify xaku build, missing a mod too. Yeah, super straightforward and easy here. I don't remember which mod I had. I'll have to go watch my own video guide to remember what I had on the slot in the past. I think it was like Augur Reach or something like that. So even more range, better. So that makes your grasp of the vast time a massive radius of box breaking. Also makes your Void Guns have more Void Guns too. So very nice there. And for the Kuva Brahma, it's my anti-Corpus book. So we're fighting against Corpus in this footage. So Bane of the Corpus and lots of Toxin mods. The Toxin Brahma. So yeah, that's basically it for the video, guys. Hope you find it fun and helpful. Parallax is a must-have item that hopefully you can get very soon and easily. All right, guys, take it easy. See you next time. Peace.